Hello and welcome back to another Cross Comics mashup. This time it's Evil Lynn and Wendy O'Koopa. Would that be Evil Wendy maybe? I don't know, but here you see me getting the basics in some line art. Now I'm designing the costume itself or her outfit, however you want to say it. Trying to incorporate parts of Evil Lynn, of course, and parts of Wendy Koopa. Just making sure it's cohesive. That not too much of one goes in and a bunch of the other is left out. That's something that it's really hard to balance, I'd say, with these mashups or combinations or whatever you want to call them. I think I did a fairly good job here. There's some that I do that it's not quite as balanced, but I do like the way this one turns out and using, elements of both. I used, of course, the original a little bit for the 2000 and the 2002 for He-Man with Evil Lynn. And just adding in, like I said, the various elements of Wendy O'Koopa, and of course just getting everything here lined up. And now we're gonna end up going on to the coloring soon, and then it's picking out the right colors, for both characters as well, keeping that balance from them, trying to figure out what color I wanted to make her skin. As you see, I went with more the Koopa color skin, and then used some of the pink from Wendy O'Koopa, and then just enough touches of Evil Lynn for the costume itself. Unfortunately, as you're going to see as we get a little bit closer to the end here, we don't quite get finished the coloring, getting it tight, but I will show you a picture at the end for a few seconds of the whole thing colored in. And remember to like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. I hope you are liking what you are seeing here. I love having everybody around taking a look. Maybe I'll show off some of my stuff later on from my own comic books, what Cross Comics does. We have our own comic book characters and produce comics. So thanks for watching. Bye for now. God bless. Have a great day.